Hi guys, you are welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you very much. I really appreciate you. I see your hints. Um, Today here is another beautiful question that we are asked to solve. The question goes to us: find the inverse of the following function. Now, I told you that in my previous video about function, which is inverse of it. Check maybe the particular function as an inverse at a particular domain that they give us like that. I've already solved that one. Now, this particular question, they told us to this particular question, we have known that this particular function has an inverse, but they now told us to find the inverse of this function. Now, how are we going to go about it? The first thing, to do is to note. The first thing to do is that in the inverse demand function, price is a function of the quantity demanded. In the inverse demand function, price is a function of the quantity demanded. That is, price, I want to solve solution. Q equals to 1,200 minus 0.5 P. In the inverse demand function, I said that price is the in the inverse demand function, price is a function of the quantity demanded. That is, price is equals to F inverse of Q. That's the meaning of my statement. That's the meaning of that particular statement. Now, if I'm told to find the inverse of this particular function, I'm going to make P the subject of the formula, and that's all. I'm going to make P the subject of the formula. The minus signs in this place indicate that the price is inversely proportional to the quantity demanded. That is, as the price increases, the quantity demanded will decreases. And that means that for every value of P has a single value of Q. And that means that this particular function has an inverse. So we are told to find the inverse. Now, if I want to find this inverse, I'll make my P the subject of the equation. Now let's go. My Q minus 1,200 is equals to minus 0.5p. Divide through by minus 0.5. That will be Q over minus 0.5 plus 2,400 equals to P. Then P is equals to 2,400 minus Q over 0.5. P is equals to 2,400. P is equals to 2,000. Now, P is equals to 2,400 minus 2Q. Now, this represents the what I wrote here is here. So after making my P the subject formula, I got this. That's the final answer. That is, the inverse of Q equals to 1,200 minus 0.5. P is equals to 2,400 minus 2Q. That is the inverse of the function. And we are going to do the same for the second question also. We are only going to make P the subject of the relation. Now, the importance of this inverse is that it helps us to easily calculate change in quantity demand in the product price. And the second important is maximum profit can be easily determined. A firm will be able to maximize its profit, and a farmer will be able to maximize his profit when his marginal cost is equals to the marginal revenue. And how do we get the marginal cost? Assuming we are giving maybe total cost, we can easily differentiate our total cost to get marginal cost. And if we are giving total revenue, we can easily differentiate the first differential equation of our total revenue will give us marginal revenue. So that's one of the importance. And also for the it's also useful in drawing demand function, because when we get our total cost, when we get our marginal profit, which is R equals to MC, that quantity, we can use that quantity to plot our demand function. Thank you very much.
Yeah, you can as well try the second question because we're going to use the same procedure. Thank you. Bye.